This video will show you 3 reasons that the law of attraction is not working for you. I'm going to share you ways of rephrasing it, looking at it in a completely new way so that you attract what you want more easily than ever. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now this is something that I hear every now and then from people as they say, how do I actually manifest what I want? I feel like the law of attraction isn't working. I've been watching all of these videos and I feel like it's just very complex and I'm not sure that it actually even works. Well, this is going to have a lot to do with going inwards and understanding the way that you view the whole process. Because at the fundamental level, this is what is true. Our beliefs create our reality. So if we believe that there is a correlation between what we think and what we experience, then we'll experience more of that in our life. We will see that reflection. But this is the thing, and this is what people a lot of times start to really block themselves with, is they just simply don't buy into themselves and they don't make it simple. The law of attraction is very simple. If you have something you want to create in your life, have a vision for what that is, begin to take either action towards that or generate the emotion towards that. And as you start to do that, you start to create more and more of that opportunity in your life and you start to create more experience of it. Now, there's also, that's the simplistic part of it. Now, there's also ways of doing that when you do it from a higher vibration. When you learn to raise your vibration, in general, you'll find that you need to take a little bit less action because the action that you do take is very leveraged because it's aligned with your passion, what you love doing. So raising your vibration, I have found, has been, at least raising my vibration, I found I create things in a much more powerful place. And if you guys want to learn how to raise your vibration in a very quick way to create what you want more easily, I've created a free guided meditation that will help you to raise your vibrational set point so that you create in a much powerful way, more powerful way. That's a meditation that's in the top of the description box below. You can use that for 21 days or 28 days and find that it really changes your life in a very powerful way. So this is what it has to do with. It has to do with understanding in general that the law of attraction is a very simple process. And that's why the first part of this process of the reason the LOA is not working is because you don't believe it works. Now this is the funniest paradox. It is always working because whatever you believe to be true is always being reflected back to you. So you're always getting more and more confirmation of whatever you focus on. Now think of this even if you take it out of the whole mysticism of the law of attraction. Look at it from a brain point of view. You could say that the RAS, the reticular activating system of the brain, looks for certain patterns, it sees it, it pays attention to it, and then it notices it everywhere. This is the traditional Tony Robbins thing he says in all of his seminars is, if you ever found that you buy a car and then you look around, you see that car everywhere. Is it because all of a sudden that car is everywhere? Or is it just that your brain is tuned to it, therefore you perceive more and more of it? So in the same way, what I guess I'm intending to do is to show you that the law of attraction does work and that the more you pay attention to it, the more you are noticing it in your life. So the key to this is asking yourself the question, what do I believe to be true? Because even if you don't believe that the law of attraction works, or at least if you doubt it, then what happens is you just don't see the correlation of what you're thinking to what you're experiencing. But this is the funniest thing. If you say, I don't believe the law of attraction works, you then get a reflection that the law of attraction doesn't work, which then is actually reflecting back to you. The law of attraction is using itself to show you that it doesn't work when it does work. You see, so it's kind of a funny idea because we're getting that reflection of what we believe. We're focusing on it not working. Therefore, we are attracting more experiences of it not working by using what already works. So, what am I saying by this? Become aware of what you believe to be true. Realize it's more of a natural byproduct of what you experience. Sometimes people ask me, they say, what have you manifested lately? Everything in our lives is a manifestation. What you're really asking is, what am I consciously aware of that I've manifested in my life? And if I look around, this house, for example, is one thing. I thought about this for this kind of lifestyle for last couple months. And then I just decided to take action towards it and to really trust myself and buy into myself that it's the kind of experience I could have. If you talk about YouTube, and growing on YouTube, that's been an intention I've had for over a year now, and it continues to grow very quickly. If you talk about so many different areas of my life, being able to travel, I gave a talk in LA the other week, and I went to Costa Rica, a place I've always wanted to go. I'm going back to Costa Rica in November. So it's funny, it's just all of these things are happening. Everything in my life is a reflection of that manifestation because I'm consciously intending for things to happen. So what I encourage you to do is to be aware of what that is. You see, sometimes it's not fun to hear because it's like, well, did I create that negative experience? Well, maybe unconsciously, but it is a manifestation of either what you believe to be true or where your current vibrational set point is or what you're currently focused on, even if it's subconsciously. So be aware of what you're thinking, become consciously aware of what that is, and start to choose the things you want to experience in your life. Because when you choose it, that's when things start to happen in a very powerful way. Now, the second reason that the law of attraction isn't working for you may simply be because you are not embodying the emotions of already having that which you want. You are that which you seek. What you are looking for in the external circumstance that will make you feel a better way, that emotion is already within you right now. And all you have to do is buy into yourself. All you have to do is focus on what you already have. Focus on the emotions that you can already feel through your focus. Whatever you focus on, you feel. If you say, I'm here making this amount per month or per year, and I want to be over here, and you're saying, when I get over here, I will feel happy, it's going about it the backwards way. Because then what you do is you prolong your happiness. And as you prolong your happiness, it's more resistance along the way. It happens in a much harder way. You find so many blocks come up. Instead, what you can do, that happiness that exists over here exists within you right now. It's just a matter of perception and believing that you are worthy of feeling happy, of focusing on things that make you feel good. And this is the funniest paradox. As you embody those emotions right now, you get to this spot much faster because you have an increased vibration, an increased state of being. As you take action, your actions are more leveraged. It's about having that awareness of who you are, having that awareness of the emotions that exist within you right now. I realized that this is a funny idea in my life because for a long time, I still do, I take a lot of action. Some people don't like me to say that. I love taking action. So it's part of something I do. I take action. I like making videos. I like doing the website stuff that I do. I like doing marketing. I like everything that I do because I like growing my brand and I like growing my message and I like helping people. So I do take action. But for the longest time, I was taking action in a resistant type way. I was trying to get over there. As if over here wasn't good enough already, I created blocks and I created it so that things didn't happen easily. So what did I do? I became more aware of my own vibrational set point. Like I was telling you with that meditation, that's what I learned how to do, is I learned how to raise my vibrational set point. I learned how to feel okay in the present moment and to embody the emotions I want now. This is where the power is. It's in believing in yourself and giving yourself permission right now to feel the way that you want. And as you feel the way you want, things will happen more easily than ever. It's a funny paradox. It really is. Just like it's a paradox in the first one with beliefs creating our reality. And we can even use the idea of the law of attraction not working to create that experience with the law itself. So it's a funny type paradox, but paradox is where the power is. And the third one for you is also a paradox. It's this idea of having an intention and also letting go of the outcome. Why is this a funny idea? Well, it just seems counterintuitive. Why would I focus on something? Why would I want it? Why would I go for it and intend for it and then let go of it and not care if it happens? Well, the reason you don't really care whether it really happens or not, and you do intend for it to happen, let's be honest, you intend for certain things to happen, but what you do is you surrender to a greater energy than yourself. The ego wants to always do everything, even my ego. I mean, I'm like this action taker, A-type personality. Wants to do everything. Do I need to do this? Sometimes I got to step back and I got to surrender to a larger energy. I got to surrender to my higher self. I got to surrender to the universe. And as corny as that may sound, it is so powerful. You know, I pay attention to people. I pay attention to people's thought processes. I love studying psychology. When I look at someone like Tony Robbins, who has inspired millions of people, and I watched his documentary, I'm Not Your Guru, and he talks about how when he goes out, he sets this intention to help other people and imagines in certainty that all these other people are going to be transformed and all these things. And I even listened to one of his speeches from the 90s, or like the 80s or 90s, a long time ago. He was wearing like these little short shorts, and he looked way young. He's probably my age. You know, he's probably in his 20s when he made this seminar. And it was a seminar teaching people how to give seminars. And it was funny, I listened to that before I went and gave the seminar that I gave in LA. And he talked about, it helped me so much. It helped me realize my own energy, how to influence other people by having this intention to add value, how to expand yourself outside of your own little bubble, and to realize that you can impact people in a powerful way. And it was just so apparent that the intention, that what you do is you, in a way, surrender to a larger energy field. You surrender to being of service to other people. And that when you do that, everything begins to change. I really believe that one of the reasons my YouTube channel has grown so fast and so quickly is because my intention underneath my videos is to add value to so many people. It's not just to get the bigger number, to have more views or more subscribers. It is to genuinely add value to you. That is my main initiative. That's my intention. And because of that, I hear all the time people are like, I can feel that. I can feel that you're authentic. I can feel you really want to help people. And that, I think, is what really helps me and drives me, because I'm able to surrender to that. I'm able to surrender to the assistance I can give to you. So what do I encourage you to do? I encourage you to surrender to the universe and know that it can be easier than you make it. When I get in front of the camera, I get into a flow state because I surrender to the information that can come through that can help you. So therefore, the ego steps into the passenger seat, and I allow things to come in. The more you start to allow yourself to create things in your life, the more that you find the ego doesn't have to do as much as you thought. You see, the ego thinks it has to carry around luggage. It has to carry all of this stuff around, and it has to go everywhere with it. It has to do everything. But what I encourage you to do is to surrender the necessity to carry that luggage everywhere. Trust that when you put it on the carry-on, you have a carry-on, you're going to bring that. But when you put things in the undercarriage and you're checking it in, trust that it will get to the other place. Because if you don't, then guess what? You may be one of those people that lose your luggage. But if you trust the process, you want to attract that into your life. In the same way, if you trust that when you intend for something, when you take action towards it in a feeling vibration of what you prefer, trust that things will show up on the other end. Things will show up on the other end. And as you trust the process, everything begins to change. So this is more about surrendering to a larger vision, surrendering to your larger purpose in life. Trust the process, because as you trust the process, as you buy into the whole process itself, it will give you that reflection back. And as you do that, everything begins to change, because you are proving it to yourself that you can let go, and that as you let go, you let in. Letting go is powerful, and I encourage you to try that as well. So remember, what you can begin to focus on is how you can really create from a much more powerful place by believing and understanding the correlation of what you think to what you experience. That what you can then do is set the intention to experience what you want and have an elevated emotion. Start to give yourself permission right now to embody the emotions. It's within you. All you have to do is focus on the gratitude, focus on what you want. Anything you want is because you believe you will feel better having it. Focus on the emotion of what that manifestation will bring you, and you will, paradoxically enough, create it more quickly than ever. At the same time, let go of the outcome, surrender to a larger vision, surrender to the larger purpose, surrender to the universe, and things will happen more quickly than ever. So I'm also going to be doing more live Q&As on Instagram. If you want your questions answered, feel free to follow me. You'll see the link below to follow me on Instagram. And other than that, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you guys like it, subscribe if you haven't already. Also hit that little notification gear so that you guys can see the daily vids that I do. And other than that, as always, peace, much love, and namaste.